Tonight, the Overwatch League officially begins. The inaugural matches will begin at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, and I wanted to make this video essentially as a PSA and a call to action. So, if you are a player of Overwatch, or a fan of Overwatch, or even just a fan of esports in general, I highly encourage you to come watch the Overwatch League tonight. Come participate and see, what there is to see, essentially, with the Overwatch League and what it has to offer. All I can ask is that, people come and participate. As a avid esports fan, of course, I will be there. I have experience playing Overwatch. I've, watched a lot of events for Overwatch. But by no means would I call myself an expert or, anything more than just your average spectator in this esport. But ultimately, I believe it deserves a chance. And they, obviously have invested a lot of time and money into this league, right? I mean, we saw when it was first announced that this Overwatch League was going to happen, that there was so much money that was going to be involved, and people didn't think that it was going to work. People did not believe that the Overwatch League would work, and I think there's a lot of people that still don't. But the biggest thing that people can do is come watch and come spectate the phenomenon, I suppose, that is the inaugural season and the inaugural matches for the Overwatch League. I mean, the same way that the LCS started, this is the beginning, just like the LCS. This is the birth of what is probably and potentially going to be one of the biggest esports leagues, to start kind of the trend that esports is on, going exponentially upward in popularity and viewership and things of that nature. And, so again, if you're a fan, come watch the Overwatch League. Come see, even if you have never played or watched Overwatch before, come watch it. Come see what there is to see. People will find themselves loving this game, I believe. I think this game, as a spectator sport, has a little bit of a learning curve to it. Certainly not as high as League of Legends or Dota, and certainly not as low as games potentially like CSGO or Call of Duty, things like that. But I think that a lot of people are going to be surprised with the viewership that they get, and potentially with how successful this league is. And I think, we're in for a great inaugural season of the Overwatch League. But of course, one of the main determining factors of the success of the league is the viewership, which is why, of course, I'm making this video. So tonight, like I said, the Overwatch League will begin with the San Francisco Shock versus the Valiant, coming out of Los Angeles. And then we have the Shanghai Dragons and the Gladiators, the Dallas Fuel, and the Seoul Dynasty or Seoul Dynasty. Those matches begin at 7 p.m. Eastern Time. And then the other two matches, being Shanghai versus Gladiators and Dallas versus Seoul, those matches will begin after. They're officially listed as 9 p.m. and 11 p.m., but I would just consider those times to be subject to change. And then, of course, there's matches on Thursday beginning at 5 p.m., matches on Friday beginning again at 7, and then again on Saturday beginning at 2. So, there's a lot of matches this weekend in the next 4 days. I know there's a Call of Duty event. I know, the CSGO major starts as well. There's a lot going on, right, in esports this weekend and, just in the next few days. But I encourage you to take some time to watch Overwatch League, whether you're a fan of the game, whether you're, a player of the game itself, or, even as just a fan of esports, even if you've never seen anything on Overwatch, please come watch it. Your viewership does directly help the success of the game, and I think ultimately a lot of people will be very happy with how well the Overwatch League turns out. If you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and a comment if you have any questions or anything you'd like to talk about, or anything you'd like me to talk about in videos to come. And as always, have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video.